the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday.
Good morning. How are we all?
I'm okay. And I'm a bit nauseous. I just saw Camilla handling a sausage. And
I know. Did you see the massive sausage fest with the Royals yesterday?
Yeah, it was quite
big old barbecue.
Yeah.
One of our very own was there.
Who's that?
Kate Ritchie.
She was indeed.
She was. We'll be catching up with her later and hearing all about meeting the King and Queen. I thought they looked actually super cool in their sunglasses. I reckon I've got those sunglasses that King Charles is wearing.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't spend too long on the tong.
Didn't they?
Flipping the sausages? No, neither would I.
And there was no apron.
Yeah, but it was a photo op. They got their pics, flipping snags.
I remember.
The biggest
It's a very
Weber
quick trip.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a huge Weber.
It looked like a giant Weber.
Back in Brisbane days, when I was doing radio up there, I had, what's his name? Kevin 07 around for a barbecue the night before.
At your place?
At my house the night before the election.
Before the election?
The night before the election, so the whole media contingent that travels with him, and I'm sitting there cooking a barbecue with all these
that's
cameras in
pressure.
front of me.
What was that to make him look relatable?
Yeah.
With you?
He won, didn't he?
The only
the
only problem was I took the raw steaks off a plate and put them on the barbecue, and I was just focusing on cooking the steak, and all the cameras were in front of me, so I wasn't thinking.
Cooked steaks back on the same plate.
Yeah.
Ooh, yuck.
What happens there?
You can kill him.
Yeah, you can't have
Can
raw
you?
meat
Yeah.
and cooked meat.
So I'm sorry
I thought that was just chicken.
No, and he lived to take over the top spot. So I'm sorry I let a few people down that day, and the steak didn't get him. But a lot of pressure not to overcook the steak when you got 40 cameras in front of you.
Yes, a lot of pressure.
Yep. So Charles,
Although King Charles didn't look like he was under any pressure flipping those snags.
not at all.
I'm still dirty they didn't come to Melbourne.
Well, I'm still dirty that they're not doing a Bunnings barbecue now that I've seen
That
him
was
on the
basically
tongs.
it.
Yeah, right. See, now that would have been relatable. Imagine him down at Bunnings
Yeah,
on a
the local
Saturday.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kate Ritchie put up a very controversial picture on her Instagram last night from that barbecue that I'm
What,
very keen
really?
to ask her about.
Controversial.
Very controversial.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I think it's going to rattle you, Jase, probably the most.
Oh, no. Okay, well, look, we're going to get to that in the next 20 minutes. Kate Ritchie's going to be on the air with us, revealing all of what's gone down at the Royal Barbecue. I could see them down at Bunnings and Camilla with that little tap square, just $7, please. Ding.
It's going to the Lost
And a
Cats
can
home
of
this
Coke,
morning.
please.
Hey, this morning we're also joined by a very interesting man who's going to take us behind the scenes of his job as a male escort.
Clint reveals all after 7 this morning.
I've got a lot of jobs, but that ain't one of them.
I got a lot of questions.
So he's a male escort.
A male escort
Yep.
that says he's an experience.
So-
Whatever that means.
So kisses and hugs. Is that it?
No. I just think I don't think you're walking away going, "Oh, that was a dirty one night stand." It was like that. It was an experience.
Yeah. I have many questions, and he's promised us that there are no questions off limits.
Oh, I can't wait for that. All right, the male escort, who is our expert this week, is going to be joining us after 7 o'clock this morning. Out of curiosity, if you're in a bar, this is a huge hypothetical, and someone like Clint was hitting on you in the bar,
What? Hang on.
and was like, "Would you come back to my place for an experience?" How would that go down, Lozzie?
That would make me vomit in my own mouth and leave the bar.
It's been a while since I had an experience.
Haven't we all? Hey, Charlie, XCX to kick things off. Good morning. This is Nova.
Jason Lauren's safe word.
We require a safe word.
Yes, guys, to celebrate the new Perry Pineapple Sanger, it has landed at Nando's. We've got $1,000 to give away. It is the fiery love child of Nando's and Bang & Sangers. It's available for a limited time only. Callum is here for a limited time only. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning all. How are we?
Mate.
You are too smart for this show. Tell everyone what you do for a living.
I work as an environmental scientist.
Oh, you're too smart for this studio.
So what do you?
again. What does that even
What do you
mean?
do?
You know what? I get that question all the time. So I assess contaminated soil and groundwater. So I test it, and then we report on it, and then we let clients know how contaminated their site is.
The Yarra, safe to drink?
No.
Okay.
Really? I've had a little hoon on it.
Well, that explains a lot, Clint.
Oh, he's doing gear.
All
I love
right, you
it.
can
Give him the
stay
money.
around.
Just give him the money.
All right, here's how this works. We give you an uncomfortable challenge. You have to put up with it for 30 seconds, or you can say the safe word, which is, Clint,
Perry pineapple.
not just pineapple. You have to say Perry pineapple if you can't handle the challenge. If you get through the 30 seconds, you will win the cash.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've had to roll out a safe word before?
No, I haven't.
First time for everything. Callum, would you please tell everyone what I'm holding in my hand?
Tweezers?
Oh.
I'm going to say this is going to be as uncomfortable for me as it is to you, Callum, because, Jase.
What's the nasal cavity like?
Oh, darn.
No.
No,
30 seconds.
We're going to go
Plucking
the
your leg
legs.
hairs.
Okay.
If you would like to mount the desk with a
Oh,
leg,
here you go. You put it up on my chair.
left or right, all you have to do is last 30 seconds
Put-
without saying the word.
Oh, there's
I
a
think
foot
this-
there.
Is this? I don't do feet very well.
What about
this might be
strangers' feet?
worse for
Of
me.
all the day to wear a sandal, I'm sorry, Lauren.
No, it was a great day to wear a
No, it
sandal.
was a good day to wear a
Where do
sandal.
we think I should go? The knee region?
I think the up there.
I'm not doing the inner thigh. guys. Can you leave me alone?
Just a little bit.
This
of it.
is not my uncomfortable
Just
challenge.
a little bit of inner thigh.
Yeah. Can you
Just a few strays.
can you pluck an arrow?
I mean, why don't I pluck one of your hairs first to see how you like it?
Okay,
Just
all
don't
right.
pluck a pickle.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Pluck away. Time starts
starts
now. now. Callum, hand number one.
Ah! This is bad for me.
Callum's
I think it's
doing
more
all right.
uncomfortable for Lauren than it is for me, really.
You seem to be going all right. Can you work towards the inner thigh,
Yeah,
Lauren?
you got to go. Yeah, up there, up
Up
above
there.
the knee.
A little bit closer. A
Say the safe word.
little bit closer to the
Keep going.
Anus?
Give it a real tug.
Not doing the anus.
do the anus. It's for $1,000.
Oh my god.
Callum has not flinched a bit.
I know. Look at him. Have you had your legs waxed before?
I have had my legs waxed on schoolies once. That did happen.
You're right.
This is so gross. How did I get this job?
You know the best bit, guys.
How long has it been?
It's been well over 30 seconds. Callum, $1,000, my friend.
Oh no, there's
Wonderful.
leg hairs everywhere.
Oh, gross. Oh, Lauren.
We got them
Clean
out of
up
your
after
makeup
yourself, please.
bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're going to get home, open your handbag, and you'll be like, it's just full of hair.
why did I have to do
You'll
that?
find me for weeks.
You know
Well
what
done.
I've,
There
you
you
know
go,
what
the
I've started doing?
uncomfortable challenge.
You know what I've started doing at home, and blokes will be able to relate to this. Like, if I shave, my missus will get up me if, like, there's little hairs and
Yeah.
stuff. So I hold the Dyson in the left hand, the shaver in the right.
Oh, you
Oh.
clean and go.
Yeah.
We
Don't
use
you
the
just do
robo
it in
vac
the
for that.
shower?
And get the robo vac out afterwards and just cleans it up straight after.
You've got a very well manicured beard.
Thank you.
And a very hairy robot vac. Hey, Callum, $1,000. Congratulations, bro. Shout out to Charlie and Camilla, who are
King
in
Charles, thank
the
you very
country.
much. And Queen Camilla. Now, they did some grand walk down the stairs at, did you say that at the Sydney Opera House yesterday?
Down the stairs.
Like, you know the big stairs at the Opera House? And I was
Yeah.
like, crikey.
Imagine if you had a fall there.
I know.
Also-
it would have been like a tumbleweed from the top to the bottom.
And I'm not even taking the mickey out of them. Like, I wouldn't want to walk down those stairs.
And you know when people are watching you or when you're trying to
Oh.
look ahead and not look down? I was very nervous for them about
Question.
that.
Did they do
Question.
each step, or did they do, you know, where some people just get a bit confident and they do every second step?
No, they were going down. So you can do every second step when you go up. I don't think you can do it when you're going down.
It was a bit cringe for mine.
What's that?
Oh, like this barbecue yesterday. They had Jimmy Barnes playing,
Oh, really?
working class man.
Yeah.
Like
Were they bopping along?
Like, sorry, Charlie's not a working class man, right?
Right.
Kangaroo pies,
Oh, no. We're not
Like,
serving
what
the
are we
national
doing?
emblem to the king and queen, are we?
lifesavers.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
come
got to have
on.
the surf lifesavers.
Do we though?
What if he falls on the barbecue?
I mean, seeing Camilla with the tongs in her hand was amusing though.
Do you know
It
who
was
was
a giant
there,
Weber. There were so many. It was a full sausage fest. There were so many sausages that Camilla was.
Good morning.
Well, our very own Queen of Australia, the lovely.
though? I thought you were going to say Queen of Sausage Fest.
That's what I thought you were going to say too, Lauren. Thank you very much.
How do you
for
go
such
to
a
Kate
warm
Parent
welcome.
Ritchie, good morning.
Kate Ritchie, hello.
Good morning. What a pleasure to be chatting to you guys.
Tell me everything.
Well, it was very exciting yesterday. I mean, what a day. Of course, the Royals have been in Sydney. They're touring around. I think they did 27 engagements in 3 days.
Like,
And
could you imagine?
I don't like leaving the
No.
suburb once.
I mean, I spoke to you at the Acras, Lauren, and you didn't even want to be there. It was one.
I don't know what you were talking about. I was having a lovely time at our work function.
No, I remember it clear as day.
Yeah, you were, but they're in their 70s. I mean,
I know.
I was thinking about them last night as I climbed into bed. I mean, that's how wild and crazy my life is. And I thought, they've had a big day, and they're in their 70s, and they're going to be tired
Yeah,
tonight.
100%.
They would be tired,
Did you
especially
get,
after flipping all those snags.
Did you get to
Yes.
say hello, Kate?
Well, okay.
Oh.
Because
Were
you
you
were
there?
there with May, and she had flowers for the king and queen.
She did. We had a little posy made
Sweet.
up. I was able to take a guest. It was the Premier's barbecue out in Western Sydney in Parramatta. And Whipper, who I work with, of course, here on Sydney Breakfast, he was very upset. Not only that he didn't receive an invitation,
He would
'cause
have
I
been filthy.
Oh, and then I didn't take him. I messaged him. I mean, you know what he's like. I messaged him in the holidays and I said, "Did you get the invitation to the
You
Premier's
shit stirrer.
barbecue?" And no, I actually thought that he'd be on the list. You know,
No.
we have the Premier in quite often. He's doing a lot of work with 36 months. You know, like he was ticking all the boxes.
Nope, he still wasn't Sally Fletcher on Home and Away, was he?
No, he
Nope.
wasn't. So I took May. We lined up, and it was a barbecue celebrating diversity. So they did have the barbecue, and of course they turned the snags, but they also had the Mediterranean version.
Okay, because
And
that's
they
what I
had
wanted to ask about.
What's
I
this?
said there was a very controversial picture Kate Ritchie posted. And did you have a sausage with coriander on it?
No, it was parsley.
Oh,
and
you can't do
You
that.
can't
What?
do that. I was like
Sorry?
onion and
Sacrilege.
sauce.
You can in Greece, you know, like, and I don't get to go there in the summer, so I have to have that in Parramatta. So that was the point of it. I have to say, the barbecue reminded me of, say, the Easter show we have here, and it was because they had the sheep and the cattle dogs, and they were showing
my
that they had the Country Women's Association cake stall.
With
Oh,
the
and-
I love
The
that. I love that. Oh.
Yeah, we had a bit of lemon slice, and they had coconut ice and all of that. We had
wait.
some.
Kate, you didn't get to.
So
chat
did
with
we
them,
meet? Did we meet Charlie and Camilla?
I'm really avoiding the.
Five minutes ago,
They
I
didn't
asked.
brush you, did they?
They didn't. No. I did a private meet and greet later. But no, it was very exciting. Of course, they have to split because they were coming down almost an aisle with crowd on either side. Charles went to the other side, which my mum was really disappointed about because Mum shook his hand back in the 60s when he was out here for school. I think it was Geelong. Yep. He went, and then Camilla was on our side. May, I think the posy was a winner. You know, she chased the flowers, and
She took
May,
the flowers.
Yeah, May gave the flowers
Queen.
to Camilla, to the Queen, and did a tiny little curtsy,
Oh.
and was it was so incredibly.
Did Camilla say
nervous.
anything?
Well, May said, when I asked May, because I was one back from her, she said that the Queen said hi, and I said she didn't say hi.
Oh, why ruin the
She's not a high. She's not a high kind
Why don't
of
you
queen.
tell her how Camilla's going to throw
I
the
reckon
flowers
she
as soon
is
as she
a
gets in the
high-
car as well?
a
She's
high
not a
kind of
high.
queen.
I'm not saying she didn't greet May. She said something, but she didn't say hi. She would have said
All right.
hello.
Hello. Good day.
There wasn't. I have to say, there wasn't a lot of chat. There wasn't a lot of.
Did
I
they
think
seem warm?
They did actually. Yes, they did. Yeah. Well, it was hot. It was like about 32 degrees.
And you were 9
Charles
rows back.
looked
You can't
very, very trendy in his little sunglasses.
Yeah, he looked great, didn't he? But it was a really great day, and it's been a fun old
Exciting.
royal vibe.
Did we see more on the telly than you did and you were at the barbecue, Kate?
I think you did. You know what? May was on the telly.
Oh.
She's made her debut.
Well, then we can watch it back and see if Camilla did say hi or not.
You're not going to do that. I know that.
No, that's true. No, we'll get one of those lip sync people that are on Instagram at the moment to watch the footage.
Scandalous.
All right, we'll let you go because I know you're doing your breakfast show, but thanks for
Yes.
jumping on this
Thanks,
morning,
Kate.
Kate.
No worries,
Thanks,
guys. See ya.
Kate. Bye.
There she is, Kate Ritchie, one-on-one with the Royal, well, sort of.
Sort of.
We're out of us three. Who would have been in? It'd be you, Lauren.
Oh,
You'd be invited.
absolutely. Well,
No, it would be you, Clint. You host the weekend today.
Oh, yeah.
all my
They're big
charity work.
fans.
It
wouldn't get me
definitely
there.
wouldn't be Jason. That's all I know.
It'd be everyone but me.
They'd
is
be
what
worried
it's-
about you eating all the sausages.
It is.
You can't have parsley on a sausage.
No, that's a hard no
That's
from
a
me.
no from me.
All right, it's just gone 6:30. We're going to check around the work, latest in news, and then if you are a sucker for a drive-through, we're about to blow your mind with something off menu at Macca's. This came up yesterday, and the amount of people that said to me yesterday, "Hey, I secretly order that as well." We'll talk about it next. We've got our doggy dating happening on Saturday, guys.
I know. It's going to be nice weather for it
I
too.
know that-
Saturday morning, Faulkner Park.
It is a sparkler.
Yeah, you can jump on the Nova website and then click through to the win page to find out all
Yeah.
the details. If you want to come along, you just got to bring your doggy
And be single. Yep.
and be ready to mingle.
That's right. It's going to be a fun day.
Single
you know
dog
what?
owners, come at us.
I just like that. We're going to be taking a lot of. It's not like a singles party
No.
where you just feel the pressure to like pick up.
Well,
and all
it's
that.
hard
just
to
not
start
that.
conversation where when
Exactly.
you've got a dog, you can instantly talk about the dog.
Yeah. Oh, yours eats its own poo too. Hello, I'm
Maybe dress your
Steve.
dog up.
Oh, dress ups.
I'd love to see an owner and a dog dressed up the
Don't.
same.
Oh, no, don't do that. You'll remain single for the rest of your life. Don't do that.
Oh, double denim.
Cute. I'm
Hey,
coming with my dogs. Put a little bandana on them.
On
I
the
love
way,
it.
on the way, you should swing past a drive-through and get yourself something I mentioned yesterday.
Okay, so yesterday we were talking. You said something that I didn't think existed. To be perfectly honest, turns out you guys have invented your own orders at McDonald's.
No,
and
we
you
haven't-
think-
we haven't-
Well,
No.
sort of.
No.
Variations of.
The one I brought up with you is quite common. Have you ever had your bun steamed?
Excuse me.
I'm telling you now, it'll change your life. Next,
The taste is
yeah,
What
next,
do you mean your buns? How do they do them normally? How do they do the buns?
they're
Microwave
grilled. So next time you go in and get a cheeseburger,
As if I'm going in to McDonald's and saying, "Excuse me, can you steam my buns?" And then you also suggested some kind of
the chickow.
Clint.
The
I don't
chickow.
think the chickow exists.
I
the
don't think the chickow exists either.
The
which is
chickow is
chicken
half
and
chicken, half
beef.
beef. So you just get like a McChicken with a beef patty on it.
So I
as
know
well.
they do chicken Big Macs.
So
Do they?
half, yeah.
Is
they
that on
do.
the menu?
Yep.
Yep, it is
Oh,
now.
it's actually on the menu.
Yeah. So
it is
one
now.
fillet change out to beef. Chickow.
Yeah, I don't like ordering off menu. It makes me embarrassed.
Well, that's why we've sent producer Jiz and Gen Z, our other producer, on FaceTime, joining us now from Macca's and St Kilda.
Hello, guys. We feel nervous about this because there's actually a good crowd at the drive-through already.
Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you?
Hi, morning. Could I get a chicken and cheese, please?
Yep. Anything else?
Can I get a double cheeseburger with a steamed bun?
Yeah.
Can I get a chicken patty just by itself?
What? What do we know? This is embarrassing.
Can I get a cup of pickles?
Oh, my God.
Just a cup of pickles, like just the pickles in the burger, just a load
Yep,
of those.
anything
Can I get the chickow burger?
What's a chickow?
What burger again?
The chickow, you know, the half chicken, half cow. So I'm a chicken and like a normal burger, half chicken, half beef.
No, we don't do that here.
Oh, you don't do that.
But
Oh, should we get some pancakes?
No, that's it. That's it. Leave the drive-through.
I'm so
Okay.
embarrassed. Get
No.
out of there.
No, that's it.
I told you.
Perfect. Okay,
Oh,
amazing.
not a bad.
It's coming to $23.
Oh my gosh.
That was. I'm
I'm embarrassed. I've got sweaty palms.
sorry.
Can I get a receipt, please?
I'm going to
Can't wait to send that invoice to our boss. See, the chickow doesn't exist.
No, you have
It's
to. You
not
have to
a
make
thing.
that. You have to make that. But the steam
What,
buns
so-
are there. I
So
told
you make it on the choose your own adventure.
Oh, I love the choose your own.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
board.
like make it in the car in your glove box, like
No.
rip two apart and deconstruct and reconstruct.
Does anyone have a fast food hack we need to try?
Yeah, see, people say all the time that fast food shops you can like order things that aren't on the menu.
Well, it's usually the staff that tell you about these hacks.
13
Right.
24 10 is our
She's
number.
ordered just a chicken patty. Is that like a giant chicken nugget?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Oh,
that what
it's
it
good.
And he
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah.
yes. That's what he just asked for.
That's what they put in the McChicken. It's just a giant.
and a big cup of pickles.
Yeah.
I mean, who's doing that?
13 24 10.
Pregnant women.
Is there a
I
fast
love
food
pickles.
hack that we need to try? One you know about.
Yeah.
Clint, you know what? Out of every fast food joint,
Yeah,
you know what
talk
he
to me.
screams to
Go.
me? He looks like a Red Rooster sort of guy.
I'm quite partial to a rooster roll.
There's a red rooster right near your house, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ready Red Rooster.
Yeah. Underrated, the old
It's
rooster.
very good.
At in
Red Rooster,
America,
they
Their
used to
peas
call-
are very good.
Yeah, the
They're
peas.
very good.
no one's
They used
getting
to call
Yeah,
it,
paid.
and peas and gravy. Oh, they can
my
have a little
God.
swim in the gravy and then
Red Rooter, they used to call him. This one.
Yeah, yeah, they called it here too. The In-N-Out Burger in America, there's like a whole off-menu menu.
What?
And they're called like, I don't know, I want to say jungle fries and like
And
party
it's-
fries.
Why don't they just put it on the menu?
Because it's like if you know, you know. There's like a whole,
But there's a menu, an off-menu menu.
there's an off-menu that is not on the
Can
drive-thru.
you ask
but
for
it's
the
not
off-menu menu?
I don't think they'll have, I don't know.
You need
It
to
must be
know.
on the deep duck web somewhere.
Animal fries.
Animal fries,
That's what you're talking about. I've heard
not
about it.
jungle fries,
Yeah.
animal fries.
What is
Yeah.
animals?
Yeah.
No, it's not animals
got
in
like,
it.
it's got all kinds of like gravy and
Mystery
sauce
animals,
and
yeah.
cheese and
13
fries.
24 10 is our number. Phone lines are lighting up. What
Fast
should
food
we be?
hacks.
What should we be ordering off the menu? Give us a call. Hey, we're talking fast food hacks this morning. I blew Lauren's mind yesterday when I said, "Have you ever had your bun steamed at Macca's?"
I've never had my bun steamed anywhere, Jase.
Well, you got to try it.
I know.
Never did the Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth
What's her name? Gwyneth
It's time to
Paltrow.
bring back words you can't say.
I love Janet Bill.
I love
Gwyneth Paltrow sit on the steamer. Never done that.
Do you know what?
Oh, the
I've got a
steamer.
funny story about that.
Oh god.
When you steam your hoo-ha.
Yeah.
Why do you
It's cleansing, Clint. And I once did a postcard story where it was at a beauty salon and they were like, "We'd love you to show off this new treatment." And I was like, "What's the treatment?" And they called it something. And I was like, "What is it?" And they took me into what looked like a medieval box that you sit on with a
Oh.
big hole in it, completely
And it
naked.
was-
And they steam you
Did you
on
say?
the medieval box.
Did
they
you
steam
tell
you.
them you ain't getting a camera in here while I do that?
And they wanted to film it. And I'm standing there in my towel and I was like,
Bye for now.
"Oh, I don't know if I'm doing the hoo-ha steaming on
That's
the TV."
a 5:30 time slot. Tell
I
them.
know, but it's meant to be. It's a ritual.
Is it?
Can you imagine my face? I was like, "Am I on?"
There she
candid
is. There
camera?
she's taken her pants off. It's only a short 20-minute drive from the Melbourne CBD where you can remove your pants.
Yeah, wrap yourself up in a towel and sit on the box steamer on the box. No, sit on this box steamer.
We know how it works.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there you go.
how do we get onto this?
So we're talking about steamed
That's
buns.
the one. Oh, yeah, right.
Steamed
Gotcha.
buns.
Okay, so we sent our producers to Macca's. They've just arrived, and we're about to take
They're
your fast food hacks.
Like, listen.
You've got the. Have you got the steamed
So
bun
I think
cheeseburger?
this is it.
Oh
A double
my goodness.
cheeseburger
Okay,
steamed.
have a hoon.
And let me
Open
have
it
a
up.
look at it though. I mean, it looks neat.
It looks more fluffy, doesn't it? The bun.
I just want.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's real. It's nice.
See.
It's fluffy.
Eat it.
haven't
I
eaten
told
it,
you.
but that's
Have
You
a
know what?
bite. Have a
got
hoon.
3 pickles on here, guys. Did you ask for extra pickles?
Have a
All the hamburger boxes.
Can
have
I
got
just eat the
stickers
bun
on
or do I
them.
have to eat the
No,
burger?
you have to get it all in your mouth.
Oh god.
You don't just put your finger. You don't just put your toe on the box, do you? There we go. What a weak little
Oh my
pansy
God.
bite that is. Sorry,
Is
Oh
it
my
better?
God.
Is it fluffy?
That's good.
Is
it's
it?
fluffy, isn't it?
It's so fluffy.
I told you.
It's so fluffy. Why aren't all the buns steamed?
I know.
Is it better for your waistline?
I think it doesn't.
I can't imagine this cheese
Doesn't.
dripping double cheeseburger is good for anything, Clint.
Can I have a bite?
No, you're in men's health,
I
mate. You
need
don't
a
need
bite.
cheeseburgers. 13, 24, 10. Fast food hacks. Steamed buns are a yes from us.
All right, Melbourne. 13 24 10 is our number. Jace has just reinvented the wheel by telling me you can order to have your buns steamed at
So is that on
McDonald's.
every burger?
Every
You can
burger.
have it
Just
even
say
on the Mighty Angus McFlurry burger, whatever
they
they are.
do a mighty Angus
Yeah.
McFlurry, but hey, can I get the mighty Clint and I'll grab the bun steam, please?
Yes, we sent our producers down. They got some steamed buns and we had a taste and they are fluffy and delicious.
Doesn't McDonald's hit differently at 7 a.m.?
So
Well,
bad.
when you haven't been out till 4, yeah. Let's go to Joe. Morning, Joe. Fish and chip shop. What do you got for us? Come on.
Oh,
There we
Joe.
go.
Oh,
Joe,
there
we
we
got
go.
you now. We got you now.
Whenever I order fried dim sams, I ask them to get the ones from the steamer and put them in the deep fryer.
Oh!
What? So they're already steamed and
Stop
stuff,
it.
and then they fry them.
What a game
Yeah.
changer. So they'll be more crispy.
So they're not coming from frozen.
And always hot inside as well, because a lot of times if they just fry them, they take them frozen and they're always cold inside. But if you do it from the steamer, they're always hot.
And do they crack it, or are they like, okay, sure, no problem?
No, it's, no problem.
It's a thing.
Joe from Truganina, this is game changing. How long do they dip them in the oil for?
Oh, it only takes a couple of minutes to cook them.
So it's a
from
full
the steam.
It's a full cook.
So it's not
Yeah.
just a dip and go. Okay.
I'll tell you
Wow.
what, they do it. They'd bitch about you behind your back, but they will do it. What a game changer.
Well, we must go and try it.
Chantel or Chantel,
Melton.
what's your secret menu item?
So my secret hack is the KFC secret menu.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
Chantel,
what?
our executive producer has just passed me his phone with the KFC app on it. Talk to me.
So you've got to hold down on the little menu icon down the bottom. You've got to hold that down for about, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 seconds. And then you'll see like a secret menu and it'll come up with unlock at the top of the screen. And you've got to hit unlock and then you'll get the whole secret menu.
What's
A little lock has come up and it says, shh, what's the secret
What's
menu?
on the secret menu?
Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. It's
Oh,
gone.
Jesus.
Jeez, Lauren.
Oh, no, here it
Fingers.
is. Shh, what's on the secret menu? Unlock. Secret menu unlocks in 3, 2, 1.
What is it? Is it bundles? Because they're...
Supercharged loaded bowls, Zinger Crunch sliders.
What?
It's like a taco. They've got some taco situation on here.
KFC.
The secret menu changes all the time as well, guys. So there's always different items on there.
You know what?
Here we go. It says discover unreleased treats that have never seen the light of day until now.
Guys,
This
I
is
find
updated regularly. Look at that.
I find the KFC menu quite overwhelming.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Like, I'll be like, hey, can I just
And
grab
do you know
some
what?
tenders? And
And
they're
do you
like,
know what?
yeah,
It's
we'll make your
not-
tenders into a Colonel McValue meal. And
It's not 1994 anymore. Pepsi is out.
oh, Pepsi has got.
No,
you
but
know
is
what?
that a war between McDonald's and
It's
what,
time
the
to
other
say
ones?
goodbye to Mountain Dew.
Who's drinking Mountain Dew?
And Sprite. No,
Mountain
not
Dew,
Sprite. What's
and
it
it's-
called? 7-Up.
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 Yes. All right,
Let's go to Dennis. Good morning.
Guys, how are you?
We're
good, Dennis. Now, you used to flip burgers at Macca's.
Yes, I used to work in Macca's for like 7 years. Then doing overnight, and a lot of people actually ordering fish and chips in the Macca's.
What do you mean, fish and chips?
What, they get the fillet from the
with no burger?
what do they call
Fillet
it? Fillet
fish.
of fish,
Yeah,
and then just get some fries on the side.
That's correct. Yes, it's a large fries, and then we put it on the in the box.
Fish
and
and
then
chips?
we put the Philly patty on top and a little bit of tartar sauce.
Oh, my
You know what?
gosh. Fish and chips.
I would eat that.
Never even.
No, it's actually nice. It's actually perfect than the other fish and chip shop.
Sounds perfect. More perfect than the fish and chip shop.
I'd probably go fish and chip shop to be honest.
I just would be so embarrassed ordering. I like that ordering off menu. Panic stations for me.
How do you go on the touch screen? Oh, you've never walked in, have you, in your life?
Not really.
No. The only time I reckon Lauren would actually go into a McDonald's is, you know how sometimes you see old people on the news where they've hit the accelerator instead of the brake?
They've driven through the front door.
Whoops.
That's me.
Well, at least I went in. Let's chat with our expert.
The experts with Jase and Lauren.
You're special.
Specialists who specialise in very special things.
Hi, I'm George Goldman. My area of expertise is providing adult services for women.
Let's hear from the expert.
George, good morning.
Good morning, George.
Good morning.
I've booked you for Lauren today. Lauren, I've booked you George.
Nice to meet you, George.
And you, but I think you're engaged. So
I am engaged, but I don't think that would stop some people,
well,
George.
it doesn't stop some people. That's
It doesn't,
true.
does it?
It's true.
Do you care if your client's engaged, married, single?
No, it's their business. So I'll leave that up to them. And they're coming to see me for a reason, and whatever that may be. So no, it doesn't affect whether or not I will see them.
You don't ask questions?
I don't.
So when you have a client, do you ask about their personal life, or it's just strictly business?
No, I do like to get a bit of their background. It helps me to understand what it is that they're after and perhaps how I can make it a great experience for them. And some of that does include them telling me about their personal background.
Yeah,
So
right.
Is it all about sex?
Absolutely not.
No, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I've watched Juice Bigelow, male gigolo.
Is that where he blends the goldfish?
Yes,
That's the only scene I remember.
Have you watched
from
that movie, George?
I've not. No
Right,
goldfish are involved in
No,
my
right,
line
right.
of work. No.
But it's a big business just for people that want company, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And look, probably a better movie to watch is one called Good Luck to You, Leo Grand, that featured Emma Thompson as an older woman seeking the services of a younger man.
I love Emma Thompson.
Yeah, it's a terrific movie, and it really highlights the importance of her feeling sexy again and leading into her age and maturity and the company. That's what is really the most important part.
Okay, so to simplify it, because I think a lot of people would hear escort and go, oh, no. What does a male escort do? What is the job? What does it entail?
Sure. Well, look, yes, sex is a big part of it for most clients, but then there are others who just want to feel confident and sexy again. So that can be someone who's just showing them some affection. So, for instance, I've had dates where they might go for 4 hours and we just go on a long drive. We go to a winery, check out some art. And it's just the company because so many women have not been touched or held for many years. And they might have had a partner who's passed away or are just lonely and just don't get that type of affection. And they can't get that type of affection anywhere else, really.
Right.
When you're on the
So
clock.
it's not as sleazy as it sounds. Like, there is a stigma around being an escort is a sleazy job.
Look, far from it. I'm a professional. I've worked in the corporate sector for some 30 years, and I do this because I have an absolute love for women and respect for women. So I bring my personality to it, and there's nothing sleazy about what I do, I can guarantee you that.
George, how'd you get into it?
Well, I was made redundant from my professional job about a year ago.
This could have been you, Jase, at the end of last year.
Yeah, we got the ask last year, George.
So I heard.
Yeah,
Jase.
I didn't even think of this as an option. I love driving.
Let's get back to George.
Sorry, George. How did you get into it?
Yeah, so it was a year ago I started up, but to be honest, I've been thinking about it for around 10 years because for the last 10 years or so, I've been dating a lot. I've been single and really enjoy meeting women and the company of them and learning new things. So when I got made redundant, I heard about a couple of male escorts and I thought, look, maybe now's the time. So I had a photo shoot, did a website, put myself out there.
What did your mates say? Did you talk to family about it? And I'm guessing you obviously didn't have a partner at this point.
No partner. Still don't. My family and friends were really cool about it. And they were always fascinated and constantly are.
How old are you, George?
I'm 52. So I started as a 51-year-old. So I'm very much an outlier in the industry, you might say.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Because if you look at any escort advertisements, there's directories where you might go and search for an escort. And many of the males are in their early 30s or so.
So how does it work? I mean, I'm very naive to this world. Is there a website I go on and I look at the pictures of people and say, oh, I like him? Is it some WhatsApp group I need to be a part of? Like, how do I...
She's asking for a friend, George.
Yeah, of course. No, if you just Google straight male escort, you'll come across a couple of sites.
Because I imagine, though, that there would be a lot of women who would do that and there would be things on the internet that you'd be like, oh, this is a bit sus. I don't know about this. How do you know...
Yeah. Well, that's a really important question to understand what it is you're looking for. So I advertise on one site. I have my own website.
Oh, and you've got your own website.
I do.
Let's go through the process. What would someone pay to get your services for an evening?
Well, if we're talking an entire evening and into the morning, so an overnight booking, that's $5,000.
Stay at yours or you stay at theirs?
Well, it's usually a hotel or their place.
Okay.
Wow. And look, I must hasten to add that doesn't happen often.
Right.
You know, we are in a cost of living crisis. So while my prices might look high, you don't get that money very often.
What would you commonly get booked for?
Often a 2-hour booking. So where that involves sex.
Yep.
So for that type of booking, it's $1,200. So we'd normally meet for a drink if we haven't met before.
$1,200 for 2 hours.
That's right.
How often would you get booked?
Oh, look, it varies really. It's over the course of this last year, I've probably had a dozen of those. So, like I say, it's not big money unless you're doing it super regularly and the volume of clients are there. So it's not quite as lucrative as some people might think.
George, do any of these women have you got lots of repeat customers or is it a one-off?
It's usually repeat customers.
And do any of them get attached?
Yes, they do, in fact.
And is that a problem?
It is a problem, yeah.
And do you have to then cut it off?
Well, I've got to really maintain strong boundaries and be very sensitive to the fact that once they're intimate with me, that can lead to attachment and feelings.
Have you ever found yourself emotionally connected to one of your clients?
I have, yeah, because for me, it's a relationship. Even though it might be a short-term thing, I'm investing my emotional energy. So when I wouldn't say I'm attached to them. There's a strong connection, but I've got the ability, having dated for so long, to acknowledge that it's work, and it is a transaction at the end of the day. So
you've never thought, I'm getting into too far here.
No, I haven't. No, look, I've put a lot of my own energy into this line of work now, and so I'm not going to give it up for a relationship. That's just not something.
You don't think you're going to fall in love in the process?
Well, who knows? Yeah, it's possible.
Have any of the women, like, if you found or thought, oh my God, this woman is falling in love with me and I'm going to end up really damaging or hurting her, would you address that?
Absolutely, yeah. I would caution her about the consequences of what's going on, and I'd suggest we end it. The last thing I want to do... Not yet. No, there's been a couple of circumstances where they've got close and we've had to sort of have a solid conversation and say, look, I think this might be harmful for you. I'm not offering what you want, so I'm going to have to pull back.
Has there ever been any fear that you'll run into someone you know?
That's always a chance. And look, frankly, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm proud of what I do. And it's something that society still has stigma around. And particularly, I must say, for women in this industry, I think us guys have an easier run.
It's really interesting and really disappointing that I think if we had a female escort in here right now, people would be like, oh, she's a hooker.
Yeah.
It'd be so different. And
Absolutely.
I don't know why that is.
No, and look, I wish it were different too. And is there
a difference between prostitution and being an escort?
Fundamentally, no. When you're talking sex is sex. We use the word sex worker rather than prostitute. It's more respectful and it shows that it is actual work. And all credit to people of other genders, apart from a man like myself. They've had a really hard time and they still do. And I wish things were different and that they didn't suffer.
Because it really
stigma.
shits me the way men and women are treated so differently when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, this segment already would be seen as more scandalous if it was a female in here talking.
Well, I feel like this, I don't know, maybe this is controversial, but for some reason sitting here talking to you now, before I met you and we had this conversation, I thought I would think this is really gross. But I don't feel really gross about this.
Well, I mean, you got to think there'd be people who, are divorcees, widowers who just want comfort.
That's exactly right.
There's corporate people that don't have time for all the relationship side of things.
Yeah.
And even think about it, online dating can be pretty soul-destroying for so many people. It takes so much time and energy, and the quality of the guys there is just not that good.
George, what's the average age you'd get from a client?
I would say in their 50s for me.
And have you ever been in a situation where, and I imagine this would happen, you're just not attracted to them?
That hasn't happened. And the reason why is that I insist on a phone call to get a sense of who they are. I request from them a photograph.
Do some of them freak out at that and they say, no, I'm not going to go ahead?
No.
Really? Okay.
No, because they've seen my photo, they've seen how I come across and what I've written about myself. So I say, look, I'd like to get a bit of an idea of who you are. So a phone call really helps. A photograph, I'm a visual learner, so it's like, okay, now
who's the eldest?
See. There's a woman in her late 70s.
Oh, get it, Queen.
Yeah, good for her.
No, and I think it's fantastic. She's a beautiful woman and she's really still very vital. And I think it's wonderful. It's beautiful that women of any age can seek out something if they're not really feeling it.
I think the grey area for me we touched on earlier is when you know someone is married or has a partner or is engaged and is deceiving that person. I think that is where it becomes.
But George isn't the one doing the dirty.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You know what
she's
you're doing.
The one that's.
And I understand respectfully that this is an industry for you. But I think that's where for me and for, I would say generally, people in general go, nah, that's not okay, is that area.
Yeah, look.
Where there's deception and affairs and all of that.
Keep in mind for eons, men have been doing the same. So married men seeing a sex worker.
Oh, totally, but that's what I'm saying. So it goes both ways.
It certainly does. And look, there are, if I think of an example where a client has a husband who is not sexually interested any longer, and she's gone through menopause and she has a real appetite, and she's had a conversation about perhaps opening things up and it's gone nowhere.
So do you think some of these women who you see who are married, do they actually talk to their partners about it and they know what they're doing?
Yes and no. There's a client I've seen often, she and her partner don't live together. They've been together some 10 years and they have an agreement, an understanding that they can do this
Do
if
that.
they so choose.
Yeah.
God, you got to pick the right time to pitch that. Want to make sure the environment's right.
You'd want to pick the right time to pitch that.
Yeah.
I'd do it in a public place probably, so
Good food court situation.
couldn't scream at each other too much.
She's not going to flip it outside grilled. Babe, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Is it safe?
Sexually, it is, yes, for me. In terms of,
You got rules.
I've got all the rules, yes. And look, I worry for women in this industry who face more of the safety concerns than I do.
100%.
And look, unless I get a jealous husband partner coming after me.
Do you
happened?
ever think about that?
I do, yeah. Look, I
Because
need to be concerned.
like your face is on your website.
Yeah,
Are we
it
allowed
is.
to show your face on our social media?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, yeah. So look, it comes with, it's a risk, sure.
But you're fine with
It's something I'm prepared to take. And because I feel so strongly and positively about what I do. But it is different for women. They're often the subject of sexual abuse and violence, which is just unacceptable. Where by fortune of being born a man, I don't experience that.
You don't feel unsafe.
That'd
No,
be
I
it for
don't.
me. How do we know it's you? Well, I'd recognise you, but like, do you say we'll meet in the bar and I'll be wearing this shirt?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's quite exciting. That's like...
Depending what he said. I mean, he could say Hawaiian shirt and you'd be like,
Oh, actually,
yeah,
George,
right.
go and get changed. I'm paying for this.
No,
didn't want
often I
Juice Bigelow.
Yeah.
I wanted George.
I'm in the Bundy Hawaiian shirt. You won't miss me.
You will not see any Hawaiian shirts on
Right,
my
okay,
website.
right.
George. Good on you,
Positively.
George. I suppose there is very much a stigma about this industry. Is there anything you'd like to say to people listening now that you think that they don't know?
Yeah, look, it's really important to appreciate that people see escorts for a variety of reasons. Just because it's something that they don't like doesn't mean it's wrong. It's legal, it's real work, and people want company. And that's what I experience so much in my line of work. It is not people just wanting a quick sexual encounter.
Sometimes it is, though, because there will be people screaming at the radio right now going, what do you mean this is okay? My husband went and saw an escort and it's not okay.
I think it's going to be very different from girls just seeing George for... No one's seeing someone like George for a quick 20-minute hit.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's right. My minimum booking is 2 hours. Women don't want a 15-minute booking, where some female workers do offer a half an hour minute booking. So look, yes, some people won't like what I do. 2 hours. You know, I'm sorry
I'd
for
be
them.
exhausted.
That's
after
4
2
hours, a tipping point.
We'd be doing at least an hour and 40 at the bar, drinking mimosas.
Talking about where you bought that shirt. Hey, it's been an eye-opener this morning.
I agree. I went into this interview with a different attitude that I have coming out of it, George.
And unfortunately, time is up, and
And
I
I'm
don't want to
still
go over the
not.
limit and pay more, Lauren, so we need to wrap it up.
Well, I'm just still not, like, there is still some uneasiness, but...
I think there's two different worlds. There's people that are, doing the dirty and fulfilling something they're not getting, and then there's other people who are straight up honest and actually just trying to fulfill a need.
I absolutely see I can see that, but then, there's the other side of it that makes me go, no, there still is.
Do you know what blows me away
There's
at
a
the
lot
moment?
of deception in it for some people.
I must say, deception is a tiny part of the clients that I see.
Really?
Most of them are single. Most of them have
Really?
not had any intimacy or sex for sometimes more than 10 years.
Wow.
And so I don't think we should be denying them of the right
No.
to do that. If that's of their own free will, and if you were to read my testimonials from
I'm
previous
about to
clients,
jump online. I'm going to scour that website.
She's a big Google review girl.
you'll get a really positive sense of what I can provide for these women. It's in some cases it's changed their lives. And
Wow.
there's a client, for instance, in her mid-30s, and she absolutely credits me for getting her to feel confident enough to get back on the dating scene. And she's met a partner, and she's super happy.
Hey, we really appreciate you coming in this morning. Do you want to mention your website again?
Yeah,
I'm on it. It's
GeorgeGolben.com.
George Golden. There's testimonials. It's all there. I was just looking it up. Great headshots on there too, George.
Beautiful. And
Better get in quick because Lauren's booking him in.
No, I'm not. I'm very happily engaged. This is not my style, but for those who it is, good luck.
Well, good morning, everybody. It has just gone 10 to 8. Hey, remember the song you are listening out for this morning? Coldplay, Chainsmokers, something just like this. When you hear it, give us a ring and you can win your way to Coldplay. Hey, anytime you want to join the show or if we're chatting about something that you want to throw in your 2 cents worth, the number is 132410. We were just talking to our expert this week, which was George, the male escort.
Now, I said I went into it with a very different attitude to coming out of that interview.
Yep.
Well, it didn't feel entirely sleazy.
No, it didn't.
Did it?
It felt like he was offering more companionship.
One of the things we did say is I feel like women get a far worse rap in that industry than men.
Yes.
Like it's kind of sexy, a male, adult dancer, but a female adult dancer gets a way worse rap. And I don't know why that is. It's so frustrating.
All right, 132410 is our number if you want to join us on the air with your thoughts.
Mia has called through. Good morning, Mia.
Good morning. How are you?
We're good.
Did you hear George, our male expert and escort?
I did, and I've actually been a female escort for 10 years, so I wanted to call and say thank you to him for jumping on and trying to break that stigma for us. So, go George.
Yeah, do you get a bad rap, Mia? Do you get a hard time?
Absolutely. I've had trouble opening bank accounts. Like all sorts of, like housing is really difficult because, I'm really lucky now because I do own my own home now, but in the rental market it was really tough.
Hey,
and then just having to like tell people that you're maybe dating or getting to know and that sort of thing.
Well, who do you tell, Mia?
I'm really lucky now that absolutely everyone in my life knows, even my parents, which is an interesting conversation. And I have a long-term partner now. We're engaged.
And they don't
You're engaged, did you say?
Yep.
And they don't have a problem you still doing this?
They drop me off to my appointments and act as my security. So he's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
I couldn't do that.
No, that's great that it's working for you guys, and that's
Bye,
awesome.
Dale. Have a good day at work.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that.
How was your day?
Wow.
Maybe leave out some of the juicier details.
Yeah. Terrible day today. Oh, terrible day. Just earning the dollars.
My. Well, there you go. Thanks for calling, Mia.
Yeah. Have a great day, Dale.
Thank you so much, and thanks, George.
Good on you, Mia. Jeez,
Good on you, Mia.
That's
good on you, George.
That's next level.
I mean, I couldn't do it for a job, and I couldn't handle my partner doing it.
Understanding.
Oh, mate. Good on them. Like, that's great that relationship works, and if they're happy, then good for them.
The interesting thing for me with George was him talking about how a lot of his clients have gone through something, which is what's brought them to him. Like whether it's grief or they've lost someone or they're lonely or whatever it is. That sort of.
How you reckon we go in the industry?
Well, no one would book you to start with.
Yeah, you'd.
So you'd be sitting around twiddling your thumbs a lot.
Be waiting for the phone to ring.
Do we know if the phone's working?
Has anyone checked the line?
5G? We got 5G here. Let's go. Hey, coming up next, we're going doggy dating Melbourne. This is Nova. Morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Hey, another good-looking day today. 13 at the moment. Sun is out, they're saying, although it's...
Doesn't look that nice out there. I think it's the... I think you've been tricked by the... You know what? I reckon our screens are frozen.
I don't think it looks very good.
I think that's yesterday's forecast.
Guys, is the weather screen's frozen? Brody?
It says it's going to be blue skies all day, and I can't see even a little
Neither
bit
can
of
I.
My bomb suggests it's going to be 21, which isn't too bad.
Great.
But with a lot of rain emojis.
Well, I've just got sun emojis in the studio. We might need to get that fixed.
It's clearing up the Savi.
Maybe go to a more reputable source for the weather. If you're listening to this,
Good
we're
call.
not really sure if you need a jumper or not.
Good call. I'll tell you
Maybe
what, though.
take an umbrella just in case.
The weather's looking good for Saturday when we do this.
Start your fur baby's journey on the right paw with Pet Buns, Puppy and Kitten Club. Petbun.com.au.
Take my heart, don't break it. Jason Lauren's doggy dating.
3 sleeps to go.
You just counted that on your fingers.
I did.
Like a little kid before Christmas. That's right. In 3 sleeps time, we want you to meet us on Saturday morning at Fawkner Park for our doggy dating event. No, we are not getting the dogs to date. You are bringing your dog along as a conversation starter.
That's right.
Now, a few people have asked me, is it just for young people? No, this is an all-age event. Come down, and maybe your mum or your dad is single and you're trying to get them a second chance at love. Send them down with their dogs.
Like my mum, your dad.
Yeah, like my mum, your dad. I loved that show. You know where the parents dated?
Are the dogs all neutered?
Can we? We might have a doggy dating puppy.
We might have a family.
Question.
A new member.
Can we do a best dressed winner?
For the humans or the dogs?
Best in show.
Best in show.
Best in show.
Dog.
Just the cutest dog.
Yeah, cutest
Like
dog.
The Bo and Bella the bull.
Hey,
Yes, just
let's
like that.
go to Bond Beach. Bella, you're coming along?
Absolutely, guys. Me
What,
and Bonnie will be there.
Excellent.
Bonnie.
What,
Yeah, I reckon Bonnie sounds like a border collie.
what breed?
Bonnie is a mini dachshund who runs the dog park herself.
Oh my gosh, I've got one too called Ted. Is Bonnie single by any chance?
But hopefully the weather's good because she's a solar-powered dog. Always happens to find
Yes.
the only sunspot.
Sausage dogs do that. They find the sunny spot in the
you
room.
did you notice then she avoided the question? She didn't want her dog breeding with your dog.
No.
My Ted's the best looking sausage dog that ever
He's
lived.
getting on in age.
He's,
though.
He is
I
a bit.
can hear Bonnie there, Bella. She's crying.
No, that was me having a bit of a laugh.
Oh.
Did you just say Bella
My
sounded like a
apologies.
dog?
I
Dogs
did.
that sound like their owners.
Wow. Okay. All
Bella,
right.
we will see you and Bonnie on Saturday morning.
That was awkward.
Doggy dating.
Let's go to Essendon. Elizabeth. You
Good morning.
and your Groodle are coming along. A mini Groodle.
Cute.
We absolutely will be there.
A poodle
Hey,
and a cavoodle.
Elizabeth, have you been on the apps?
Look, I have, but...
Have you given up?
I've given up after 73 dates.
70
Over the past 4 years.
73
73
dates.
dates or days?
73 dates. 73 days.
Oh, Dal, you've done the hard yards.
I know. So
Should we go through them? What? Start number
Oh
one.
my
What
God.
happened?
What was the
I could
worst? What was the
honestly-
worst?
I could write a book.
You should.
Great.
Yeah. What was the
know.
worst?
I can see
Oh,
the
look, there's been so many. There's been stalkers. There's been the
Oh.
ghosting.
ghostings.
Yeah, and then, the players, and then the dates that you go on.
You know
like,
what?
the first date, and the guys are ready to marry you after one date. So, yeah, I don't know.
You
So-
should write a book. I reckon it'd fill a good 20 minutes a weekend today. I can see her on as a
We
segment.
could have her
73 dates. Great title for a book.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So,
Elizabeth, we
yeah.
can't wait to see you on Saturday.
I
We
know.
don't have to
Poppy-
worry about the small talk on the
Poppy
apps.
I know. Poppy is so excited. Like, she's looking for love. I'm actually just chaperoning her, but
Oh,
she can't wait to meet some new friends.
oh, Poppy. How old's
I
Poppy?
don't know. Poppy's 4 years old.
Poppy's 4 years old. How many
And
dates has
she's
Poppy
very
been on?
Spoiled. Sorry?
How many dates should you take her on your dates sometimes?
No, she hasn't been on any dates.
Okay, Poppy might be your secret weapon to not
She
having
might
any
be.
more dates.
Elizabeth, we'll
Yeah.
see you on Saturday.
Here's to the
You
next
will.
73
I can't wait
dates.
to meet you all.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye,
Does
Dal.
Okay.
Is Poppy there?
No, I thought it was.
You don't want to say hi to
no,
Poppy.
no,
Come
no.
on, make her say hi to Poppy. Is Poppy there, Elizabeth?
Yeah, she's still sleeping though.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
don't wake
Bit
her
of
up.
No, don't wake her up.
She's a
Yeah.
queen. The queen's still
Yeah, she is. She will see you all on Saturday
We
morning.
can't
We
wait.
will
Yeah,
see you
see
on
you
Saturday.
guys.
I reckon
Okay.
we'll be able to spot you
Yeah.
from a mile
Oh,
away.
yeah.
100%.
I reckon Poppy will be
Yep.
dressed up.
Yep.
Poppy's going to be dressed up in a princess costume or something, I reckon. Wow.
73. Is that all?
74. Tinder dates.
75 on Sunday.
I'm exhausted.
Oh.
Over 4.5 years, did she say? I'm sure it says more about the apps than Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, those apps.
Yeah, the apps will
Can't
get you.
wait.
They'll get ya.
Yep,
You
if
might
they don't,
be the
she
lucky
will.
75th, Clint.
Oh, no. No, I
You might be.
won't. No.
Anyway, if you would like
R.I.P.
to come along
Clint. Yeah.
to our doggy dating event,
Pep and I will be staying home.
I'll find you.
stop it. Both of you, stop it. I can't wait to meet Poppy and Elizabeth.
Can we get a welfare check on Poppy?
Stop.
It is.
Tell people if they want to come, how do they come to our doggy dating event?
We're moving the park now.
Stop.
Faulkner Park.
Jump on Nova 100 and register somewhere there. No, you go on the win page. Is that right? Because
Yes.
you could win a date with Elizabeth and Poppy.
Whoa,
Come
I
along.
reckon we
Yeah.
just stick to doggy dating. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
What a prize.
Yeah, right. We got
Sorry.
security
You know
coming,
what?
right?
You couldn't even get 74 dates on an app, Clint.
Do you know what? I'm pretty happy right now.
I was at a wedding on the weekend, as you know, and one of my girlfriends told me something that made her very uncomfortable. Now, Jase, you were talking about this the other day. You were talking about male spanks.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We ordered some online.
Yeah. So they're a real thing. And coming into times like this, Christmas party season and spring racing, everyone's pulling out the Spanx.
I felt like
Are they?
I tried on the men's ones. Felt like a sausage about to be pricked on the barbecue and burst.
Did it feel nice though?
No. Did
Well, they hold you right
tell?
in.
Could you tell?
Well, how
like,
high did they come up?
Under my boots.
No, you had like a suit. Did yours go under your nips or go over your
Yeah,
shoulders?
I look like the Stephanie Rice swimsuit at the Olympics.
Because there's all different types. You can get ones that go over the shoulders. Like a
Mine went over
swimsuit.
the shoulders.
Yeah.
Little off
So
the
she
shoulder
had said
number.
to me, my girlfriend said, I've never had Spanx before. And I bought some for the wedding. She tried to get the Kimmy K ones, the Kim Kardashian Skims, they're called.
Yep.
It's like a bougie version of Spanx. And they weren't going to arrive on time. And so she ordered them online. So she was like, I need something. So she went and bought a pair of Spanx. And Spanx is like $1 billion company.
Oh,
That
you
woman-
see the ladies on Shark Tank all the time. was
Yeah,
one of
she's
the
amazing.
investors.
And she's very well liked, I think.
Yeah, she is.
She seems like it's a very supportive business. And
So a Spanx for everyone, or just the more mature lady?
no, anyone
every-
can wear
anyone.
Spanx. It holds you. It's like, so they suck you right in. And you can get ones that go to your belly button. You can get ones that go above your belly button. You can get ones that go right up
Wow.
under where your bra would sit. You can get ones that the ones that I've worn in the past, it's like a wrestling suit. Clint.
Is it?
It is like, you can get ones with
Can I ask a question?
shorts. You can get one with short shorts. You can get one with G-strings. You can get one with full briefs.
You get
Question.
a G-banger version?
Oh, that's the most popular. No one
Is
wants
it?
a VPL.
No, of course not.
Question.
You ever get home and you and the fiancé, things are heating up.
Oh, yeah, we're engaged now.
And
There's
then
no lacy G-strings.
Your clothes come off and there you are in the Spanx. Like,
And if you've ever seen a woman trying to get Spanx off, there is nothing cute about it.
So they don't come off in one go?
If they've been,
have you thought about Velcro?
Like a second skin?
Yeah.
well, everyone sort of goes down to size in Spanx too because you want to just be really sucked
Oh.
in, right? So my girlfriend bought them and she bought the G-string ones.
Mm.
And halfway through the night, she was like, I am so uncomfortable at this wedding.
Like sore?
Yeah, like she was just like,
Well,
how
it'd
is this
be
$1 billion company? How do women?
like getting a wedgie with a piece of string.
Yeah. So then she
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean?
she got home at like 2:30 in the morning. She'd got to the wedding at like 2:00 in the afternoon. So it was a long session in the very uncomfortable space.
How do you pee in that?
And she
Oh,
pulled
good
them, taking
question.
them on and off is a real hassle.
You're going to take them on and off.
Well, you can kind of, depends what
Can you
ones
get a
you're
fly?
wearing.
Yeah, can you
Just
get a zip?
fly.
No, there's
Velcro?
no zip.
You need a
No, because
zip.
you're trying to reduce bulk, not create
Gotcha.
more bulk.
Oh, it's just a zip.
I wouldn't do a zip.
So she went to
Wouldn't
the,
Oh, imagine.
I don't know, she must have been holding
You've
on.
seen something about Mary, haven't you?
Yes.
I want the Frank above the bean.
Frank and beans and the Spanx with the zip.
So-
She's stuck.
She's waddled around for 12 hours in pain, she said. And she got home and she went to go to the bathroom and she tried to peel them down from under where her bra's at. And she realised she had the tag at the front. So
She
she'd
was
been
wearing them
the
backwards.
G-string
So it
backwards
really
with the
was a
G-string
oh,
right up the front the whole time with the full brief on the back.
No.
She's telling
No.
me in front of her husband. And he goes, she was walking around the house in them before we put the dress on to go to the wedding, and I just kept looking, thinking, oh, no, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. There's not enough tucked in there.
That's like,
she had the full G-string, like
That's like Borat.
That's going to
like
leave a mark.
Borat,
Like
but even
A
worse.
Spanx version of Borat up the
12 hours she waddled around like that.
Is everyone holding their crutch or is it just me?
PSA for ladies getting ready for the Melbourne Cup Carnival. Check where the tag is and put them on the right way.
$5,000 on the line. Let's go to Bacchus Marsh. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning, Jase. How are you?
I am excellent. Congratulations. You have lived through a renovation.
I have never been so nervous in all my life.
Getting on the phone for this call
Or the
renovating your
renovation.
house?
Absolutely. I'm sitting on the side of a freeway.
Good on you, Kylie.
But, yep.
Well, Kylie, no pressure, but thousands of people around Melbourne have tried to get through this morning, and
You've
are the
made
chosen
it.
one, and they will all be listening, and they will be furious if you don't get the question.
Let's not be a dud.
Pressure
Not
on.
be a dud.
All right, you got one shot at this, Kylie. Let's do it. Do you want an easy question for $50, a medium for $500, or a tricky question for $5,000?
Oh, I'm going to go the medium.
Yeah.
$500.
Kylie,
Yes,
it's just a game.
I know.
All right. It's going to be okay. I'll tell you what, we are doing a thanks to VRC, a world of entertainment awaits at the Melbourne Cup Carnival 2nd to the 9th of November. Tickets start from $65 at vrc.com.au. $500. You will get a question.
Here we go, Kylie.
You'll get 3 seconds to answer it.
Yep.
Kylie?
Have we got a theme?
Yes.
What's the theme?
I don't think there is a theme.
The theme today is the US, Clint.
Okay.
Because I want her to win.
Okay, the US.
So do I. The theme is the US.
I'd
Now,
like
that's
to
a
win
hint.
too.
now, Kylie, I did not know the answer, but I took a guess.
Yeah.
Okay? 3 seconds goes quick. So if you don't know the answer straight away, give yourself a second and take a guess.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
For $500.
What is the only letter that doesn't appear in any United States state name?
3, 2,
Z.
1.
That was my guess too.
What did she say?
Z.
It is not Z.
What's the
What
answer?
is it?
Q.
Oh,
Q.
this was going to be my next
Oh,
guess.
because Z is like Arizona, right?
Well, the game's not called What's Your Next Guess?
Oh, Kylie, you know what? Well, thank you
Q.
for playing. We're going to hook you up with a double pass to the races. You're off to the carnival with a $100 food and beverage voucher, all thanks to the VRC.
Look out. Thanks so much, guys.
Oh,
There
look
you
out.
go. Look
Oh,
out. Kylie's
Look out.
going to the races.
You're on the town.
Kylie, you did great, all right?
Thanks so much, guys.
I hope you had fun.
Thank you. I did.
Careful merging.
I know.
Drive
I'm
carefully.
really nervous.
Don't be one of those idiots on the on-ramp, where they just stop and put their indicator on. Oh,
You got to
Annoying.
merge.
does my head in.
Can
You've
you
got to
see
merge.
me
with the
right
flow.
now?
Sorry?
What?
Can you see me right now?
No.
Is that you? Stay safe out there,
100%
Kylie.
Yeah, speed up and merge. Merge. My dad all the time. Look at these bloody idiots. It's not a stop sign.
So many idiots on the road.
Yeah.
Now
Thanks
you're
for
one of those
playing,
idiots.
Kylie.
Would you say Clint's a good driver?
No, well, he gets too distracted.
He does get
He drives that
distracted.
sports car. Remember,
What
you
am I
nearly took off
distracted?
that woman's side mirror
No,
and
I
nearly
did
gave me
not.
whiplash when you drove me somewhere the other day.
No,
Oh, my God, Lauren. Getting
You
a
get
lift with him.
distracted. True or false?
no, I don't. There's a lot of gadgets. There's like the nice.
That's what he
the
does.
Don't
seats,
blame the sports car.
When I was in the car with you,
windows and the
and he's like,
yeah, so he
hey,
gets
and the-
distracted.
and he goes, put on the massage seats. And I'm like, don't put on the massage seats. How about we just look at the Monash?
How about we drive safely?
Hey, was it a nice massage?
It wasn't the most relaxing environment.
I didn't get a massage. I got whiplash.
I was just holding onto that bloody rail of death, let me tell you. And then I get in a lift to the airport. We must go. The flight leaves in 4 weeks.
Oh,
We were just bagging out Clint's driving then, Loz. For the last few minutes, he's been sitting here talking about the loves of his life. Rum and raisin ice cream.
Clint's 100 behind
Oh,
the
he
scenes.
really is.
BTS is 100.
It is.
He
Jase.
also likes Neenish tarts. They're
I
his
love a
favourite.
Neenish tart.
and what's your drink of choice, Clint? If the strawberry milk's out?
Oh, eggnog. No, what's
Eggnog?
that big M flavour? Yeah, it's an eggy type one. Yeah,
Ew.
love it.
You're on the
Nice.
air with Jason Lauren. Clint Nanaway is with us as well.
Well, it's funny you say that because we're actually about to talk about people who don't act their age.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
So I think you're one of them, Clint, except you're
Segue.
in reverse. You're not trying to be younger. You
trying to be
behave like
older.
an old woman.
Yeah, I
Would you
do.
agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you drive like one.
I got a cardigan in winter,
cute. Because the King and Queen have been in Sydney. And have you seen their choice of eyewear, their sunglasses? King Charles is wearing, I reckon I have the sunglasses that he's wearing. They're like
It's not the aviators, like
no, he's not doing the Tom Cruise
right, okay,
aviators.
gotcha, yep.
But he's wearing these, I don't know, the King and Queen in sunglasses just look out of place. But it's made him look instantly cooler.
Give us a look. Oh, yeah.
There was so much
give us a
commentary on
hint.
social media yesterday of him with his 6 sunnies on. Jace, I reckon you've got the similar ones. They're like almost a clear.
They're not the ones that flip up, are they?
No, they're not transition lenses either.
They're not the Oakley frog skins.
They're not Oakley frog skins. They look like they're very fashionable.
They look.
They
I tell you what,
do.
and Camilla looks young.
The sunglasses make them look so much younger
They've
and
been
cooler.
shopping on the Iconic.
I think they have too.
Well,
Do you think that?
Camilla looks cool. Charles looks like, I'm copping glare.
they look like Rick's eyewear.
Oh, imagine if it was your brand and there's the king in them.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me think about people who don't dress their age. Like that's That's brought him down in
What
age.
about Joe Biden and his aviators and his bomber jacket?
Yeah, the bomber jacket's cool. My dad was over the other day. My dad is, I'm going to say mid to late 70s. Couldn't tell you the exact number.
Morning, Bobby.
And he was wearing, it was nice weather, and he was going for a walk, and he was wearing like short running shorts, like not even footy stubbies, shorter than that. You know the ones that go up on the side?
The running shorts.
Oh, my God.
Like what Steve Monaghetti would wear if he was going to run a marathon. And my dad's got chicken legs.
What's he doing?
Trim legs. He was going for a walk. But I was like,
In
Dad,
what?
I think it's time for
The
some
elderly
longer
games?
shorts.
Like,
No, just go. He's very active.
what's the senior games?
The Masters game.
Masters. He looked like he could have been in the walk in the Masters. With his Nike running shoes and his short running shorts. With the split up the
He'd be
side.
zippy as well.
He
But
would
then
be.
aren't
would
those
be
shorts
zippy.
so if you take a long stride, they're not so tight?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, no, he wasn't taking long strides.
Speaking of oldies that don't act their age, my auntie and uncle, who used to live in WA, filmed a couple of movies.
Adult movies.
Well, I was staying with them once. and
Blue movies?
I hit play on the VCR.
And they were blue movies?
And I was in their living room, and I've hit play, and the first thing that came up on the TV was their living room.
What, you're sitting on the couch as they were...
The casting couch.
Well, then I see my uncle just sort of step into shot and lift up his stomach.
How old were they?
They would have been late 60s.
How old were you?
That's not acting your
Watching.
age.
30s, early 30s. It was very uncomfortable.
Did you stick around for the entire movie?
Well, no, I stuck around for the chicken schnitzel, but
Did you say
dinner.
anything to them?
No, he quickly ran towards the VCR and went, "That's not the tape."
What tape were you trying to watch? Like a recording of the Atlanta Olympic opening ceremony? Or
Lampoon's
something?
Christmas.
Oh my God. That's in I mean, good on them. They still got it. They're not acting their age.
No, but
Making home videos
Are
in
they
the
still-
60s.
Are they still here?
No, she's
they're
passed.
gone.
Have you still got the video?
No.
Got buried with them.
No, he's still alive.
Oh, he's still got it.
He's still
memories.
doesn't have legs.
Buried with her.
Lost his legs.
Throw in the video.
Yeah,
He lost his legs.
What?
he lost his legs. Were you asked?
This is taking a turn. isn't it?
Before or after the home movie?
No. After the movie, because he stepped into shot. Remember, I said
Well,
he stepped in.
I'm glad he's doing well now.
Well, he's not. He's got no legs.
Stop it.
What?
That was such a random thing to say.
What are you doing?
Well, you said, "Is he doing well?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I guess he is, but he's got no legs."
Poor bugger.
Poor thing.
I loved
Say
them. They
hi
were
for
great.
us.
They really looked after me. I mean, obviously too much that night, but you know.
There were no hidden cameras.
How did we get here?
I was talking about my dad wearing short shorts, and Jase has detoured.
You have really.
We're talking
taken
about the
us on
king
a
wearing sunglasses.
Magical mystery
That's
tour.
right, the king wearing sunglasses.
Oh,
We're talking about
of
people
course
who
we were.
people who don't act their age.
13, 20, 14.
Oh, what's the question?
It's not about home movies. It's not.
Tell us, Jase. What is the question? What can Melbourne enlighten us with?
We want to know, is there someone you know who doesn't act their age? And Jase doesn't act his age. I'll give you the hot tip. Are they doing, it's an oldie, like my nan's 94. Still gets manicure, gets the hair done every week.
Heels? Does she wear heels?
She wears these little baby heels
Does
sometimes.
she really?
Get a queen.
She's younger than me. Jesus.
Any movies?
Clint Stanaway.
13, 20, 14, we are asking, do you know someone a little older that doesn't act their age?
I love it. I love this.
Whether
like my
it's-
dad dresses like he's 25 years old sometimes, and I just love it. Good on you, Dad.
My uncle, actually, no, let's just go to the phones. Angela on 13, 20, 10. Who do you know who doesn't act their age?
Oh, look, I'll put myself out there. I'm only 34, but I'm still in that middle age bracket, I believe.
Yes.
According to my kids.
Yes.
Look, I was at work once with, and I brought in a dog biscuit, and I thought, I'll just give someone a little prank, and anyway.
You ramble like an old person.
Hang on, no one
Where are we going?
Oh my God. I'm like, you're 34, you're young, but no, then she went rogue.
Okay, Angela, so
no,
Angela,
you
keep going.
listen up here. And then I brought it out. I thought, oh, let's get this party going. The day was a bit boring, so I asked a client who was actually worked in a bakery section in like the Woolworths.
Yeah.
I said, oh, how'd you like my baking? And she goes, oh, it's a bit dry. And I said, oh, okay. And I started going, whoop. And my co-worker just lost it. And
No, don't give her the wind-up music. Bring her back.
Absolutely
No,
not.
so she played a prank on her co-worker and gave them dog biscuits and
She
said
played a-
she'd baked them. Is that right?
Well, that team played a prank on us by putting her through.
She played a prank.
That was worse than your story about your uncle. What was that?
I don't know. She's got legs. 13 24 10 is our number. Do you know an old person?
She played a prank. She's still doing pranks in her 30s.
Shut up. Don't tell me the story again. Sitting through it once was bad enough. We'll take more calls next. This is Nova.
We are asking, is it you or someone you know that doesn't act their age?
Well, that's a bit like me, I reckon. When I have a day off, I tend to go a little bit troppo. So recently, when we were on holidays, I had a Saturday off, weekend today. So I decided I'm 41. And I took myself off to the clubs. Went to Electric first and foremost.
When
and
was
then,
this? God,
yeah, you don't act
then
your age.
Electric shut, and they came around with the beautifully gold and sparkling wristbands for Circus.
And you went?
Is that a day club?
Circus nightclub. I walked out of Circus at 7:15
In the morning?
Okay, that's not acting your age, but that's kind of legendary. I didn't know that.
When
oh
was
my
this?
gosh. I'd
That
be in
was
hospital.
A few Friday night / Saturday mornings ago when we were on holidays. That was silly.
I wouldn't be able to walk for a month.
No
I'd be in bed.
way.
My goodness, it was
7 a.m. I haven't
That'd be
done
it.
that.
I'd be done all year.
I haven't walked out of a nightclub with the sun up since I was in my 20s, early 20s, which was a very long
Yeah, you have.
time
We
ago.
just entered the club in the afternoon and got out before sun went down.
Before the sun went
It
down.
was 7 p.m. We're like, what a wild night. The sun's up.
Mariana, is it you or someone you know that doesn't act their age?
Oh, it's me, little old me.
Little old you, how old are you?
51.
Oh, that's not old.
And what do you do?
No way. I like to take out my roller skates. You know, the white ones with the red wheels.
Oh, you could do a hip.
It's like nostalgia.
Oh my gosh. And where do you
Actually-
roller skate? Roller skating's back apparently.
Yeah, I went to a skate party recently for my 8-year-old.
Mm.
It was his mate Alexander's birthday.
Mm.
And Alexander's grandma was out on the skates.
Was it Mariana?
I don't think it was.
Yes,
Do you,
it is.
you don't have a grandson called Alexander, do you?
No.
Oh.
You should have
Wait,
seen
I
her.
thought you said yes it is.
So do you have the lace-up skates, do you? The old school
Yeah,
ones?
the lace up, the
Oh.
white one.
Cool.
And are you skating at
No.
at Rollerama?
Caribbean
No, I want to go to my local skate park, but I just sometimes I'm so time poor. I just go down the on the
Sometimes
footpath,
she
but
goes
it's really rough. Yeah, when you're older on the brain.
Imagine
On the
Rollerama. Okay, we're going to reverse direction. There's Mariana going, Jesus, hang on, give me a second.
It's time for speed skating.
That's what you and I are going to be doing in 10 years.
I could see you there in the little DJ booth in the corner.
Do
with
it,
the disco lights.
All right,
Oh, imagine seeing her at the skate park. I love that.
let's go to Nick in Point Cook. Nick, who is it that doesn't
Hi,
act their
guys.
age?
Hi guys, my mum is in her 70s and will always put her gumboots on and go and splash in puddles when it's raining.
That's funny.
There's something innocent about that, which I just
So
love.
cute.
That's funny.
Oh, has she been doing it her whole life, or is she just getting back into it in her later in life?
No, she always does it to the point where my kids, who are now 11 and 10, they do it as well. As soon as they see that it's raining,
That's
they always
cool.
say, "What are going to get gumboots on?"
That's fun.
I love that.
So do I. There's just something really wholesome about that.
I would love in the rain to just see an elderly woman jumping up and down in puddles in her gumboots.
Let's go to Stella
Cute.
in Newport. Great
Hello.
name. Good morning.
Oh, hi, Stella.
So my granddad, he is like in his 70s and he has really long hair, but he likes to put it up in like a barista bun, like one of those hippies.
He's got a man bun.
Yeah, and he constantly dates like tons of women.
He's always got a different girlfriend, does he, Stella?
Yeah.
How
and he
old is
always
he?
brings them to like the family events and stuff.
Oh, granddad.
How old would he be?
Like, how old is he, Mum? 70 something.
And
Is
he's
he,
rocking
Good on you, Dad.
75.
Stella, is he a
Yeah.
hipster?
Yeah, I think he's a pretty hippie kind of granddad.
Yeah.
And is he
Yeah.
great? Is he a great granddad?
Yeah, he is. Whenever he goes on holidays, he always brings us back bongo drums or
bongo drums.
And what about all
types of things.
what about all the potential grandmas that you met at the functions? Do you get along with any of the partners?
They never really last long, so I don't really rate
Let's say hello to our next guest.
Los Angeles has Selling Sunset. Sydney has Lux Listings. And now Melbourne is getting its very own reality real estate show, Listing Melbourne.
Apparently there's been a bit of scandal.
Our next guest is one of the star agents of the show. Please welcome. Actually, I'll let Clint do this introduction. I understand he's been practicing. Take it away, Clinty.
That's
Clint?
a stitch up.
Please introduce our next guest.
What's my name, Clint?
Oh, okay. There's a backstory to this, but Diana Kozlowska.
Almost.
How far off was I?
Take two.
Diana Kozłowska.
Oh, Diana Kozłowska.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
better.
So, backstory being at a Channel 9 launch the other day that I emceed, I had to introduce Diana. And
did you balls
I
out?
got it up and she schooled me on stage. It was brilliant, didn't you?
I did.
I can never say that crystal shop at Westfield either. Swarovski.
Swarovski.
That's the one. That's the one.
Swarovski.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
the one,
go.
yeah.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
Melbourne. How guys?
Clint has not stopped talking about this show.
Yeah, I like it.
He thinks it's amazing. Tell
It is
us.
amazing.
Well, so it's about a bunch of real estate agents selling real estate here in Melbourne. And what happens? You all get in fights with each other.
Do we get each other? Listen, let me put it this way. I think producers knew what they were doing by putting an opinionated Eastern European on the show.
That
You're
Eastern
you're
European
a
thing.
bit fiery, are you?
A little bit, yeah.
You're a bit like if we disagree over the price, I might just go missing. Is
You
it
might.
that sort of yeah, right.
I'm not
Gotcha.
disagreeing with
So how did you get cast on the show?
They just approached our agency. You know, we're family-owned boutique agency, but we had some amazing results across Bondi.
Right.
So what suburb are you mainly, predominantly?
Mainly South Yarra, Turak, anyway, Bondi, Stonington. We sell everywhere.
What's the most expensive property in Melbourne you've sold at your agency?
You will have to watch the show to find out.
Well, give us a
Give us
bit
a
of
ballpark.
yeah.
Like even in the past, not on the show, but just in the past at your agency. Like what sort of amounts are we dealing
Are
with?
you
here?
selling mansions?
I sell mansions, but I sell studio apartments as well. I sell everything, but
Right.
you know, so it varies from $300,000 studio apartments to multi-million-dollar.
Can we
mansions.
trust you?
What do you think, Clint?
Look at her, look at me like that.
Clint's going to go missing now.
Nicole Jacobs in the show,
Mm.
trust is a big thing for her, right?
A lot of people would know her from the block. She was one of the buyer's agents.
Yeah, she was a buyer's advocate.
Yeah.
And she asks you all that very same question, right?
Yeah.
Can we trust you?
Absolutely,
I'm so
and you know, I know the real estate agents got a bad reputation, but I'm excited for people to actually see there are good ones out there.
Yeah.
We're actually genuine people, and we do our best to get the best price possible for you.
Can I ask, as a real estate agent, does it sometimes surprise you how people present their homes? We were looking for a
I've seen
house
it all
recently, and when we were doing inspections and we walked into people's houses,
Oh, they had their undies
I
out,
was
didn't they?
like, well, just stuff everywhere. Do
Oh,
you sometimes walk in and think, oh my gosh,
absolutely.
you can't sell a house looking like this?
I can sell anything.
Okay.
And I pick up the undies.
You pick up the undies yourself.
Yeah,
You
I
just
do.
clean it up to try and sell
I
it.
do anything I can to sell the house.
But do you sometimes think, oh my God, what are these people thinking? This place is a pigsty.
I don't think that anymore because I've seen it all.
Yeah, right.
Nothing
What's the worst-
surprises
what's
me.
the
What's the
worst
worst?
thing?
Hydroponics lab in the backyard.
I think the worst thing was finding a naked guy sleeping on the couch.
During an inspection?
Yes, having 10 people waiting at the front.
Did you
yeah.
pick him up as well? What did you do with him?
I picked him up. I dressed him up.
Did he live there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Wow.
sometimes people who are renting houses, when
They
they
don't
find
care.
out the landlord is selling, they sabotage.
Lauren's been nude during an open home before. Remember you were in the
It wasn't
G-string
an
trying
open
to...
home.
Excuse me.
I was
I want to
asleep.
hear that story.
I was naked, asleep in bed once in a house we rented, and a real estate agent didn't tell us he was going to bring someone through because he didn't think we were home at 7:30 in the morning, and walked in with a family into my bedroom.
7:30 in the morning.
In the morning.
An inspection.
Because these people, it was when we were living in Byron Bay, and these people had to fly back to Melbourne so they
And
could
the
only do it in the morning.
15-year-old son said, Dad, I really like this place. I
You
think we
really
should buy
made
it."
his day.
Can you believe that? I mean, it's happened to you as well.
Did it sell?
No.
They wanted a discount.
Because I said, I ain't living.
If it doesn't come with Lauren, we're not taking it.
Hey, we've all watched Selling Sunsets before. How comparable is this show to that? I mean, is there the same level of drama?
There is some drama. But I don't think Australian people would be prepared for American type of drama.
Yeah.
I think their drama is scripted. Ours real.
Oh, yours is real drama.
100%.
Real cat fights.
100%. There's no cat fight.
What about Fraser?
Who's Fraser?
Fraser's a young...
God, you've gone into full Nuffy viewer territory.
Yeah. He's where's he from? What sort of area? What sort of agency? Because are you competing against him for work?
I think he's small Bayside.
Oh yeah, right.
And but I think he wants to get into my hood.
Oh.
So she'll be cutting his brakes.
Stamping on your territory. Are you guys all still friends after filming? Because these shows can go particularly pear-shaped, and by the look on your face.
We are a very professional bunch of people. You know, I'm not sure if we're friends. I wouldn't call it friends. I think I roughed up a few feathers on the way. Being me, you know, if I see or hear something I'm not comfortable with, or I feel like, you know, it's not right, I will speak up.
Very.
So
A bit of drama is always good. Hey, can I just quickly ask, before we let you go, let's talk real estate in Melbourne for a second. People would be out there saving to try and buy their first homes. A lot of people will be trying to sell at the moment too.
Yeah.
Where do you spend the money when it comes to doing up your house for a sale? What's the right area?
Oh, listen, just refresh it, declutter.
Declutter.
Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it?
Declutter, yeah.
Paint
is a cheap thing to do. You can do it yourself. It makes such a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're doing doggy dating on Saturday at a dog park in Faulkner Park. Now, you have a dog.
Can I bring Nacho?
Are you single?
No.
Oh, well, then you don't want to come to our singles doggy dating event.
Hey,
Yeah.
was that your roundabout way of finding out if she was
No.
single?
Are you
my
asking
partner
her
Michael
out?
would like it.
So-
No.
Hey, Clint,
My
Clint's
dog's
smooth.
single.
The dog's single, great.
That'll do. You can bring your chihuahua.
I'll bring my chihuahua. See you then.
Oh, well, look, good luck. The show premieres tonight, 8:30 on Channel 9 and 9 now. Deanna,
wait.
thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you
this
so
morning.
much.
Nova 100, you're on the air with Jason Lauren.
Okay, let's go.
They're coming.
They are.
Next week, they will be here. Coldplay. We got the most free tickets in Melbourne. Loz, do you want to do the honours?
Yes. Let's ask Mel in Bentley if she has a favourite Coldplay song.
Oh my gosh. Hi guys.
Hi.
Mel, what's your favourite Coldplay song?
Favorite Coldplay song is Paradise. In 2011, that's when I got married to my husband, so that's one of our songs.
Oh, I love that. Do you think you'd like to take your husband to Coldplay? You could renew your vows.
Oh, and it's my birthday too next week. Oh, this is so amazing. I would love this. Thank you so much.
Tickets are yours.
Congrats.
Thank you.
No
Oh,
worries.
you're so welcome. Have you been trying to get through this morning?
Since 6 a.m., I was on the bloody treadmill with 2 phones in my hand.
Same.
I have not put it down. I'm driving everyone insane.
Well, tickets are yours. You and the hubby can enjoy.
Thank you so much.
I'm in Bentley. I can offer free babysitting that night.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'll house sit.
Thanks, guys.
I'll house sit.
Good on
have
ya.
the best time,
Have
Mel.
fun, Mel.
Don't
House
listen-
sitting's a fun gig.
Don't believe a word he
Yeah.
says.
Well, it is.
Well, you
the
just go
house
there
is
and eat
good.
their snacks and stuff. When
You
they-
were out at my house the other day and you found the snack cupboard.
Yeah, just above the kitchen bench. He had
People with
crispy
kids.
M&Ms.
People with kids have the best snack cupboards.
No, they don't. Kids have eaten them all.
Oh. You just got to find the snacks up high that the kids can't reach.
Exactly. No, they know now.
There's
They get
always
the
a secret
stools.
stash.
They get the
There's
stools. You know
always
what the
a
best
stash.
is? When you've hidden chocolate after a few Vinos, and then a couple of weeks later you're getting pots out the cook, and you're like, I found a Kit Kat. That's where I put it. Hey, we got more Coldplay tickets tomorrow.
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it, guys. We are getting out of here. Thanks for joining us for a Wednesday.
We are getting out of here, Melbourne, but we will see you tomorrow. Have we got more Coldplay tickets tomorrow,
We are
Jase?
indeed. More Coldplay tickets to go tomorrow.
Can't wait.
A little bit crappy out there today. Weather's going to come good again towards the end of the week.
Right.
So
perfect for doggy dating on Saturday. Don't forget,
Final chance.
if you are single and you would like to join us for our doggy dating event, jump on the Nova 100 website, click through to the win page, register. All you got to do is be single, bring a dog, and be ready to mingle. It's just a great conversation starter having a dog.
I'm going to put my Laurie Oakes suit on tomorrow because we have the Premier joining us.
Laurie Oakes, there's a blast from
I
the past.
know. Jacinta Allen in the studio with us tomorrow.
I reckon we should throw her to Melbourne. Let's let the people of Melbourne ask the questions they want answers to.
Good call. Good call. If you're sitting
Instead of
there
just us.
cracking it at our Polly saying, I can't afford buying home, get on the phone. We'll put
she's
you on the line
talking
to the
housing,
Premier.
isn't she?
Yeah. So, look, she'll be joining us tomorrow. Coldplay tickets up for grabs as well. Metricina is in next. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.